Subscribe and support the channel.
And you've arrived. Our friend awaits you in the High Hollows.
Hello, team. How we doing, kings and queens? Today we find ourselves in the sad and lonely
Defensive.
City of Threads.
Defensive.
Let's get this guy here as well.
Defensive. Frontal. Defensive.
It's a bit of a risky pull. I've seen some people do it, and I've also seen some people do it and die.
Frontal.
Because there's a lot going on when you do this pull. He puts a dot on everybody, and he also does a frontal, which has great synergy with
Frontal.
when those casters do whatever that spell is, where it slows you down. And so, not a good time. Not a good time. But if you manage to pull it off, you can just cleave everything. Let's just do this the old way that I used to do. I'm just gonna get this guy, this big guy.
A stone to call forth the darkness.
Let's get these things here.
Frontal.
So yeah, silk binding, that's a naughty one. That can ruin your day. And then twisted thoughts, I believe, drops a pool on the ground. I could really just be doing a lot more interrupts, but I'm trying not to get too distracted.
Interrupt.
There we go. Nice. And then that's the mechanism you see just in the boss fight as well. You can dispel it, and it does do damage to you. It does damage like a dot.
Interrupt.
So having it dispel sooner than later just makes it easy to heal. As long as you don't end up popping it right into some poor person's face.
Interrupt.
Which is this particular dungeon is very annoying in that sense.
Frontal. Interrupt.
I think there is a general. Oh, somebody just died. I think there's a general rule of thumb where,
Frontal.
and I could be wrong here. If you get it, you stay still, and everybody else moves around you, because it's a lot easier for everybody to move around a target than it is for somebody to try reposition themselves. Or maybe it's the other way around, actually. I don't really know. I tend to move around it and hope that they stay still. If too many people are moving at once, it's a lot of work. Counterclockwise. I hope that makes sense.
Defensive. Frontal.
So when he does his big old Shibuya,
Frontal.
oh, I'm scared. There's so many things.
Defensive.
A stone.
This old Shibuya here. I'm gonna drop darkness. And move the party out.
Defensive.
It's kind of annoying having that affix. I'm realizing. I think this is the first time I've done City of Threads with this affix this week, so I kind of forgot.
Frontal.
Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Defensive.
Oh, that looked like it was right on top of me from both sides. All right, and let's move. You have to be quick on the
Defensive.
move with this boss. Let's just move him
Frontal.
a little bit out here so that there's some room. If you spend a second too long,
Frontal.
it is
Defensive.
not a good time. I remember when I first started tanking this, and I kind of like very willy-nilly would kind of react to whatever
Frontal.
deadly boss mod's telling you. Don't do that. You will not have a good time.
Frontal.
It is super important you
Defensive.
preemptively move as you need to. Cool.
Buffoon. Not even worthy of the fifth strand.
Sweet. So, what I mean by that? Oh, somebody else said it, I think. Oh no, maybe it was a mage. I don't know. Excuse me. Do you mind?
Watch your step.
Oh, crap. Whoops. Nice. What I mean by that is you can cleave the queen down while you're doing the mechanics with that perfume guy. It's like not, overly time efficient. You get a little bit of uptime, which is always nice, but it's not a make or break type situation. Ooh, something smells good. Alright, so I'm gonna go down this way and just do a sneaky little bop. I think it's this one. I think it's right in front of us. Knew it. I had a feeling.
Do you see a stone to call forth the darkness?
Don't get hit by that Null Slam. I think it one-shots you if you're like a squishy character, like a clothy, or if your eye level's not that high. Could be wrong. Nice. Dog, your spies are falling. Sort it out. Left, right, and center, they're just getting slapped. Sometimes this guy on the left here. Yep, down there, nice. Tag him, tag him, tag him, tag him. So I think you're supposed to keep interrupting this web guy.
Interrupt.
Yep. Now we'll switch back to the queen while my interrupt's on cooldown. No one's interrupting that heal. That was scary.
Do you see a stone to call forth the darkness?
So the story here, we've got 3 eyes of the queen. They are the queen's eyes, which I believe helps the queen see metaphorically what's going on. And when you kill 4 of them, then you can you unlock the roleplay that will bring you to the next boss. I haven't actually been tracking what's actually going on in the story. I know that Zalath, is that how you say it? Zalath? She corrupts the the real queen's daughter or child, and then promises it power, and then they get corrupted, and then I think there's a faction of people who kind of want to like I guess throw a coup.
Interrupt.
And so then we're here sneaking around with the coup guys. So there's some good spiders and then there's some bad spiders. And there's like Zekvir is like part of it. Like they've enslaved Zekvir, and he's like part of these guys' little experiments. Like they're doing like weird unholy experiments with the Grand Slicer. He's like transforming the Spidey folks into abominations. That's pretty much, yeah, that's the story. I'm pretty sure I verbatim just did the cutscenes with that explanation. Thank me later. 5 minutes for dinner? Yep, I can do that. Yeah, so this guy's like, yep, he's our homie. He's leading the coup, I believe. And oh, I can check. And these guys are the Fang of the Queen, the singular Fang. So you got one Fang there and one Fang there. So it's a pair of Fangs. Which one's the range one? I think it's this one. Yep.
Frontal.
So one of them's a rangy boy and one's a melee boy. So tank them on the rangy one and
Frontal.
oh, these hitboxes by the way are huge for those
AOE
frontals.
incoming. Watch your step.
So as a healer, this is literally my worst nightmare. This entire dungeon. Somebody already died. And I can see that the healer's panicking. So this particular, so they do two different things. The Rhyme Dagger being probably the most annoying.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Please. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, no. Yeah, I should just be cleaning them. Yeah, so the Rhyme Dagger is probably the hardest one in terms of tanking and actually healing. And then they do this other one. So this one's a bit more chiller. It's just dodging those things. They are huge. Just don't underestimate how big those hitboxes are.
Frontal.
They are enormous. Oh, get all those orbs.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
And now you got a panic heal, so it's a mesh. Rinse and repeat. Oh, that only hit one of them? That's crazy. So now another Rhyme Dagger goes out. You really should all be tanking that with me, gang. Come over here.
Frontal. AOE incoming.
Oh, I
Watch
dropped
your
that at the
step.
wrong place. Hopefully I survive this. And then it kind of, I don't know how to explain this, but it breaks the routine, I've noticed. So normally they do like some daggers they throw out, but it didn't do it this time around. How do I know that? Because it stresses me out when they do that. Also, I just realized we had lust. Oh well.
Frontal.
We'll save. Oh, imagine getting hit by all that. Cool. Double pull. Maybe triple. Lust here.
But this is as far as I can go. Our strands are strong. None will pass.
Okay, so there's a guy at the back there. Let's get that damage. Oof. Let's go. 4.5 million. I'll take that. Clipping that. That's gonna be a short right there. Oh, beautiful.
I'm out of range.
So again, I do a dirty one here.
Do you see?
Should really be targeting one of these
Interrupt.
casters to do that, yeah. You can use this as an interrupt as well. Nice.
Interrupt.
Use defensives here. Cool. Why? Because this thing sucks. I don't know, man. Oh, his poison cleanse totem, sure, yeah.
Frontal.
But if he does it a second time, it's not a good time. Yep. The paladin didn't even have an excuse, man. Like,
Frontal.
he's not casting anything. Nice.
Crawlers? I've enough of you in my collection. Be gone.
Now I don't know if there's a preferable side. People always seem to always go left, but I go right. Why? Because it feels right.
Do you see?
Watch your step.
A stone to call forth.
So what I do here is, oh, I'm just gonna eat a bunch of these orbs for no reason. Because I've got a coordination of a child.
Watch your step.
Okay, thanks for doing all that for me, buddy.
Interrupt.
Interesting
Interrupt.
thing, but
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Do you see?
Interrupt.
A stone to call forth the darkness.
nice. Okay, so that mage just went off and did the whole pull, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Interrupt.
Never mind.
I need to get closer.
Not sure. I don't know what's even happening. Cool. Say when. So yeah, with this boss, the strategy I find that works. Is tanking
Defensive.
them kind of in each quarter. So when you soak any one of
Help
those
soak.
orbs, they leave a pool, and soaking it also puts a debuff on you that,
Watch your step.
I guess, what's the word? It's like a healing barrier. Oh, I had to do that, sorry. So what I like to do is kite the group
Help
together.
soak.
Do you see it? A stone to call forth the darkness.
Because I'm a self-healing kind of character, I like to try and get some absorbs going. Okay.
AoE incoming.
And
Defensive.
if those orbs end up reaching him, it heals him, so it's
Help soak.
super annoying. But yeah, so you take him around the around the room. The original puddles, like for those ones, for example, will eventually shrink.
Defensive.
But yeah, if you just soak them next to him.
Watch your step.
Oh crap! It means that the puddles kind of stay in a specific vicinity, which is what you want.
Help soak.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? He knocked me back, and I went flying. All right, so Dark Pulse is gonna make its way now. So just stack up outside here.
AoE incoming.
If you can reach him, oh, without eating damage, that'd be great.
Defensive. Help soak.
And just so that, we're back to the first area.
Defensive.
Now I don't know if like I'm not supposed to be eating these things because he does a tank buster, and maybe I'm, making
Watch your step.
making the healer's life hell. But anyway, we did it. Nice. And this also means we've got Lust for the last boss, so it all kind of worked out nicely. Do we have enough percentage? That's a different question.
So persistent.
Interrupt.
Witness the unparalleled wonder of transformation.
Do you see it? A stone to call forth the darkness.
So if you wanted to, you could do these guys together.
Run.
It's like doing the boss essentially. I don't know. I find that it can be a hit or miss. It really comes down to the group that you're with. Because like yeah, it's just cycling through the abilities exactly like what the boss is. So he does the AoE dot and the Tremor Slam, and the Shadow Weave does the weave, which stuns everybody. I think the only thing missing is the orbs flying at you. Whoever wrote the script for this particular boss hates people
A stone to call forth the darkness.
because it is just so hefty. Alright, so what I'm going to do is pull this guy back. We've got less than 16, I'm just waiting for the revive. Yep, so you stack for this. Doesn't matter if you don't get out fast enough on this particular ad because there's no tremor to run away from or no orbs to run away from, so it's just a little slap around. But it's nice to get into the practice of it. Cool. So let's get the boss first.
Watch orb.
So what I like to do is just run clockwise.
AOE incoming. Watch orb. Stack.
Don't be that guy. Stack when at least when it's doing that umbral wave.
AOE incoming.
You don't have to stack the whole time.
Watch orb. Run out.
Oh, this is so stressful.
Watch orb. Defensive.
I had like no cooldowns available for that.
Watch orb. AOE incoming. Watch orb. Run out.
So that slam just oh crap. That slam actually does damage to you
Watch out.
even if you don't get hit by it, which is why it's such
AOE
a
incoming.
nuisance.
Watch orb. Stack.
Okay. Let me out. To be
Watch
fair, it's
out.
fine if I get hit by the orb. It's this guy that won't be fine. Oh.
Defensive.
Nice.
Watch orb.
And now it's just a horrible rinse and repeat.
AOE incoming. Watch
I highly recommend saving all
Stack.
your AoEs. So I was saving Fell Devastation for this.
Watch orb. AOE incoming. Watch orb.
And then just getting the last percentage.
Watch your step.
Woo! We didn't +2 it though, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that.
Watch your step.
I told you that you
Boom!
great things.
Just like that.
For you,
Awesome, team.
the end of all.
Yeah, this guy died a few times, but like I'll tell you what that happens. Oh, nice. And nice. Alright, GG all. Thanks.
Subscribe and support the channel.